And now we will see if we actually are good. Alright, it says we are live. So I think we are good to go. Okay. Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and welcome back to our attempt to make sense of Grim Fandango. For those of you who missed last week, the short version is that this is a world in which you are dead. And we are following people who are dead in the land of the dead. And we have had to deal with the greatest evil of all, bureaucracy. And as a result of needing to deal with that bureaucracy, we ended up deciding, okay, nope, we don't have any future anymore here. We're just gonna skip town because we don't have much of a choice but to skip town with how things played out. So, as a result of that, we are now out in who knows where, honestly. What does lie beyond the city of the dead? I guess we will find out. So, it should be a fun time. I think the only thing that I should mention before we get too far is that if you are watching this close to when the VOD is out, I have a new video on my review channel that's going to be coming out either Tuesday morning if you are in America land, or Tuesday, I guess, around noon, early afternoon if you're over in Europe. And it is going to be a retrospective on Torchlight 2 to mark its 10-year anniversary. So, yeah. I'll make sure to mention it at the end in case for anyone who jumps in later, but for now, I've had this ready to go for a while and I've been waiting for an ideal time to release it, so it should be a fun time. So with that in mind, that's all that really needs to be said before we jump in, so let's check up on chat. Hey Dwayne, how you doing? Let's see, hey James. Hey Regal9, how you all doing? Are you streaming tomorrow morning? Because I want to see it and not sleep through it. I likely will. The Sunday streams are more impromptu. I've been making a habit of doing it because I wanted to make sure that I get through Xenoblade. So, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I probably will, because with where we are at Xenoblade right now, since that there's just a lot of the endgame content and a small bit with what was added with the Definitive Edition left, I'm thinking we will do the stuff that's new with the Definitive Edition on Wednesdays until that's all knocked out. And once that's finished, I'll start using Wednesdays for Fire Emblem. Sundays will be Xenoblade night afterward. Well, Xenoblade morning, more like. Either way. Let's see. Alrighty. What's this about being devoured by hamsters that commit war crimes? You confuse me, Dwan. Either way, let's not waste any more time and jump right into it. Alright, let me know if the audio volume needs to be messed with at any point, because I am just, well, I am basically using the settings I used before, but, well, as I mentioned, all sorts of problems with my audio, with my microphone. So either way, off we go. Huh, there's an idle animation. Neat. Alright, let's get out of here.
Gladys, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny, they fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Gladys, what have you done?
Did you actually...
Oh, Gladys.
Okay then. Okay then. I forgot how weird this game was. It's not COVID, don't worry, I'm just... Okay, water went down the wrong pipe. I'm good. Alright, now that I've turned down the audio on my end without affecting the stream.
Wake up, buddy. I wonder how long he can live without a heart. This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacava.
Alrighty. So... Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, no. Ooh, ick. Shoot!
Why do I get the feeling there's going to be bad news if we try and get it?
These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web.
Can we get it without getting in trouble?
It's stuck in there good.
Alright, it's probably just gonna be the same animation.
It's stuck in there good. These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web. It's an ugly pile of bones, like me. I guess I could always use a spare.
Okay then. Can we use the bones to mess with things?
On. Huh, they don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
So they're not interested in you, that's why you're able to just walk around a bit. Can
There's
I keep...
already a bone in there.
Alright, so they're not gonna let me throw even more?
No place for a bone there. It's stuck in there good.
Okay, I don't see anything else I can click on here. Maybe there's something else I can find. Why weren't you into point and clicks growing up? I was fortunate enough to have a father who was tech savvy enough to introduce me to stuff like Diablo first. Is there anything interesting with the car?
It says Bone Wagon on the side. I can't drive that thing. I left my tow truck back in my other suit.
Okay.
I can't just leave Glottis laying there. He could be dying.
Doesn't sound like he's dying. But what am I supposed to do then?
It's too well anchored.
Probably a good thing. Just to be sure.
It's too well anchored.
So, how do I break you out?
These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web.
Is there anywhere else I can go? Doesn't look it. Is there anything else I can click on?
These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web.
So attempt to pull and there's a problem.
Stuck in there good.
Is there something that I can use the bone on here? Wait a minute. Can I use this to... Oh, that works.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
I'm sure they'll find a way. And then I've got another bone in my pocket just in case we're okay. Alrighty then.
It's still beating.
So then we just shove it back in.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Oh, we getting more...
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no! Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask!
Alrighty then. So we're dealing with a undead mob boss. This'll go well.
Oh! Sorry.
And now we have our own getaway vehicle. Excellent. Oh no, I remember this being really silly. Let me guess, we're gonna emerge somewhere else in here? Yeah, that's...
Hey, wait a second.
I feel like we need to do something in order to get proper directions. At least that's where I remember of what I played last time. That spouting gives a new meaning to pushing up daisies? Oh god. I did not need that mental image. Thanks, chat.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
Of course, that's your only interest.
Gladys, what are they doing to that tree?
Oh, city boy. You work all day in a 60-story skyscraper, but didn't you ever wonder what it was made of? The marrow of these trees, man. They suck it out. It's like cement.
Is that why the town's called El Marro?
Huh? Never thought of that.
Okay.
Maybe so.
That would make a decent go-kart.
Of course, that's your
He
first
looks
comment.
much better with his heart not ripped out. This place gives me the creeps.
I'm ready to go when you are.
This place gives me the
I'm ready.
Alright, so same thing there. Eh? Why did the... Did I just break the game? What's going on? Where the hell am I? I think I just broke the game, guys. I think I may have actually broken the game. Let's see if I can leave. Did I just break the game? How did I do that? What is... Did I legitimately... I'm not able to interact with anything. And if I try and pull an item out, why am I shadow? Okay, yeah, I think I need to... Oh god, that's gonna be annoying. Am I gonna have to go all the way back to where I was before? Yeah, that sucks. Well, I suppose now that I know what I'm doing, I can skip through it pretty swiftly, but... Yeah, I think I'm legit stuck. Okay. So this was the save I had, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll just have to run through it more swiftly. Unfortunately, we'll have to go through a few animations, but luckily we should be able to escape through it. I'm impressed how you find ways to break the game. I wasn't even trying to break the game. That's the weird part. That's supposed to be the remastered version. How am I breaking it?
Gladys.
That's what's confusing me. How did I break it? At least I know what I'm doing, but still, what?
Ooh.
Okay. We'll make a save as soon as we are able to. Save after you go back to that
Guess
part?
I could always
Yes.
use a spare. Soup's on. Huh? They don't.
Alright, we'll store this away for safekeeping, just in case we need one. Select. Then we'll go through this rigmarole again.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
What do the skeletons in this world eat? Well, the people anyway.
Wake up, buddy. It's still beating.
Imagine if it happens again. It is a possibility.
Be good. Don't hurt it.
Alrighty. Go through the animation.
Mr.
Wanna
Skip
go
over
for
that.
I thought.
Alright, we're good. How did I even...
Oh! Sorry.
Alright, we'll go ahead and get back to where we were before. And then we'll see what awaits.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy...
Manny, checking the coupling.
Alright, now that we're at this point, save. Alright, we're good now.
Switch is up.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure.
Okay, I remember vaguely this being...
Okay, just give me a sec.
I remember this vaguely being something I could do, and if I'm not mistaken...
Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had hoped.
That was a dirty trick, Manny.
Oh, it was an accident. I bumped the switch with my elbow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do after that?
That would make a decent go-kart.
So am I able to grab anything from here? Okay, so I can move it around a little bit, if I so desire. So anything I can interact with here.
There's no door on this trailer. I think it's just a big generator. No trailer hitch on the bone wagon. No trailer hitch on the bone wagon.
So...
He looks a little dizzy. Gladys, what are they doing to that tree?
Oh, city boy. You work all day in a 60-story skyscraper, but didn't you ever wonder what it was made of? The marrow of these trees, man. They suck it out. It's like cement.
Is that why the town's called El Marro?
Huh? Never thought of that. Maybe so.
So, let's try... doing this again. Oh, did I miss chat? Let's see.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
Let's see. What's chat up to? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I'll need to check up on. Let's figure out this puzzle, then I'll check up on it. Whoops. And then I need to turn it back on if memory serves.
That should do it.
Alright, so if I wait too long, it'll come back. Will that be enough to mess with it?
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little.
Well,
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
oh, chat's talking more about that WoW adventure game? Oh boy.
Now, no monkey business this time, Calavera.
Did somebody say monkey business?
Manny, you promise!
So now that I'm at this point, what do I do? So I can only move it horizontally. Wait a minute. I can move it in such a way that it blocks one of those, can't I?
Switches up.
Wait a minute. The timing on... I get it now. It's a timing puzzle. So presumably I need to do it, time it in such a way,
That would make a decent go-kart.
presumably, so I can time it in such a way perhaps. Okay. Okay, so those are the same. Aha!
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Heh. Like eagles on... pogo sticks!
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in! Or are you afraid of heights?
So presumably now I can go up that way. Since if I'm not mistaken, that was something that would cause a problem for me if I went that way. Alright, which comment would you want me to read, James? Oh, well, let's just catch up with everything. Alright, so more being silly about the hamster. Anyway, once again, the underworld is better than the mortal world. They have flying spiders. I want flying spiders as a pet. That would be funny, to be fair. Really not the most ideal thing, but still. Okay, so Rico continuing the conversation, so from Discord. Let's see, everyone needs some hearts. Yeah, agreed, Dwan. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. And while I'm convinced the only reason Deathwing wanted to destroy the world was because Star broke Deathwing's... Why? Is there anywhere that I can reasonably go here? I just keep going back and forth. What happens? I feel like there's gonna be some hidden secret incumbent on this one. Well, I guess for now, maybe there's some secret meaning tucked away on this sign, perhaps. Let's go find out real quick if there is.
Out of the way!
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacava.
Okay, so... Wait a minute. If I can take this, can I then run over this way and plop it down? So if I go into the center here, which one will it point towards? This way. And if I pick it up again and try and mess with it, will it still point south? Yes. So did I need to go through this other pathway down here? Actually, I can confirm that by changing the angle a little bit. Where do you want me to go? So it's based on where I am, then? So what if I plop down here? Where will you give me then? Back up. That's confusing. Again, back down south with only a slight bit of movement. I feel like there's some... well, something basic I'm missing here. Imagine how long it must have taken to code all this. So if it's pointing in this direction, let's go a bit further. Wants me to keep going this direction, huh? Go to about this point and see where it wants me to go. Well, let's go through that tunnel then. Let's see, do I play MMOs? I generally don't. Because I usually don't I honestly don't have the time for them all that much anymore. Alright, so what if I then go this way, though? Let's see. Not James, and also because he couldn't bear having powers to reshape an entire living world. That was in his belief merely experiment of higher powers. Oh boy. Oh, more talking about Deathwing? Alright, where do you want me to go now? Let's see. Alright, where are we on the map right now? Hang on, let me pick it up and put it back down real quick. So if we're there, where do you want me to go? Alright, so... then... there. I have a feeling I'm just gonna end up running around in circles, but you know what? We'll keep following this thread wherever it leads, right? Let's see. Okay, now where? That way. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Can we at least go back to where we were? No. Alright, go pick that back up then. See where it bumps us down. This is something I can actually reach the end of, right? I honestly don't know if I'm even doing anything productive with all this. Okay. Ah, you went walking around for a little bit. There. Chad, I am on the right track for whatever nonsense is here, right? Is this something that I need to worry about? It looks like it's more down that way than anything else. Let's move more this way and I can hopefully get a more definitive answer. Well, that leads... okay, I'm just confused now. What am I missing? I feel like there's something very fundamental I'm missing, but what do I know? And it looks like chat's too busy arguing about World of Warcraft right now for me to actually get a good answer from them. Is there actually an end to this? Alright, that's relatively straightforward. Yeah, well, we'll give this a couple more minutes and then we'll carry on with what I'm pretty sure is the path forward. I mean, I'm quite alright with just watching this go, because it's been a long day and I'm very tired. And I probably didn't help things by mixing up a drink before starting this stream either. Is it the most scintillating thing in the universe? No. Is it still amusing? Yes. Alright, so which one am I needing to go for with that one? Although knowing my luck, I'll move out to this point, and then it'll end up saying no. Yeah, I'm convinced this doesn't know what it wants. I'm just gonna leave it here. You know what? I'll just create a separate save here to go investigating later on my own time. Because I do have the save slots. I may as well get the bone wagon? Okay. So I got the right idea. I just need to make sure that I'm actually... Alrighty. So that's telling me to go that way then. So can I plant this on the bone wagon?
I don't really want to do that. Not here. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Alright, it wants me to go there. Okay. I don't know if this is necessarily making this go any faster. Now where do you want me to go? Huh, same thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this for another time. If that is a secret that I don't know about yet, I can go investigate it on my own time. For now, let's see what else we can explore first. Maybe an idea will come to me as I'm milling about. There's this way that we can explore, right?
I'm thinking the next project should be wings.
What are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny? They'll make you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Well, that's comforting. Demon beavers. Okay, so don't approach that. So, actually...
This river seems to be made of tar, but those beavers just seem to cut through it like water.
Out of curiosity, I did get a... Wait a minute, I do have that fire extinguisher that I grabbed a while back. What if I toss the bone in here? Yeah, it was worth a try. Unless something's about to happen. Actually, just in case, I'm gonna grab the fire extinguisher.
I wonder if this thing is rated for rodents.
Okay, I think that is how I'm supposed to play it. Okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. I just need to grab a bunch of bones, right?
Out of the way!
That's not on fire.
I can't believe something that I picked up
I'm thinking the next project should be wings.
so long ago.
Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
Well then. So with that in mind, maybe I can make this easy on myself by grabbing a bunch of bones and then maybe extinguishing them as they go into the tar. Assuming I'm allowed to do that. Thoughts on The Sims and SimCity games? I haven't spent any time with them to really comment.
I like to save bones for special occasions.
Okay, so that's 3. Alright, let's see if we can actually get rid of the beavers now. The demon beavers. Alrighty, let's try this again. Alright. Step 1, make no bones about it. Step 2, pull out the fire extinguisher. Is he just gonna keep using it until... Alright, let's see if this works. Yes, it worked. Alright, that's 1 beaver gone. Am I gonna have to throw another bone in, or can I just do this? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's moving. Good thing I grabbed a few extra bones. Hey Jay, I wish to give you a fishy stick, but I don't have the... what to give you one? I don't understand the joke you're trying to make. Or what you're trying to say. Two down. And then in theory, I can do this a 3rd time. Select, toss. And go. Alright, that's the demon beavers gone. It's an old Bethesda joke given to newcomers by mods on old Bethesda forums. Oh. Shows you how much I know.
I'm thinking the next project should be wings. Okay, the beasts of Black River are blowing bubbles at the bottom, so let's power on through, huh, Glot?
Manny, look at that badass gate. I can't drive through that. We have to find the key.
Híjole.
Find the key. Oh, I see.
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate. I couldn't take that off with my bare hands.
Lucky me. So where exactly is the key then?
That road leads out of the forest, I'm sure. But I don't think I'd get very far on foot. Plus, how could I leave without Glottis?
Okay. So is that going to require me to go back to that other location then? Huh, you're not letting me go back over there. Which must mean that I've seen to everything that I need to that direction. Oh wait, Delta Ray, how you doing?
I left my tow truck back in my other suit. I'm thinking the next project should be wings.
Okay, so we need a way to get that open. Is there a key of some kind over here? Not likely. Let's look around just in case.
There's no door on this trailer. I think it's just a big no trailer hitch on the bone wagon. No trailer hitch on the bone wagon.
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything that I can go to anymore. So it looks like this area has fulfilled its purpose as well. So where exactly would the key be hidden? Is that where I have to solve that puzzle off to the side? It's not just a secret area, I need to actually engage with it properly in order to proceed then. That is the most likely outcome. It's just a matter of figuring out, okay. Actually, dumb question. What if I step out and do the observation?
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
That's not very helpful. But the problem is, whenever I move it, it seems to point in a completely different direction. So I don't know if I'm even using it properly. So if I just plop it down, it's gonna point somewhere completely different, right? Yeah, down there. And if I follow that, I'll just end up back where I started. So I'm not entirely sure what they're expecting me to do here. Apart from apparently running over the sign, which the game apparently lets me do. Why is there the arrow sign there? Wait a minute, it just moved.
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
I think I just heard it move, but it's pointing back down there. I think. I thought I just heard the sound effect that's associated with it moving, but I'm not sure. Alright, so that runs it over. And then if I get up, if I get out, it then rights itself, right? Yes.
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
Not helpful.
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
But if I go along... But if I move even the slightest bit, it'll reposition, right? Well, not this time anyway. But it keeps pointing me to that one location. Watch, I'm gonna move along a little bit more and it's gonna change position. See? Points to somewhere different. So what's it asking me to do? I'm lost. And chat's busy arguing about everything else. Alrighty. What are you asking? Oh, okay, arguing about Elder Scrolls this time. Alright, cool. Interesting that it has... Huh. It's not getting back up. That's weird. So do I need to get back in and make sure that... Alright, so if I get out and give it some distance, it should right itself. I'd expect it.
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
Actually, wait a minute. There's more than one sign on there, right?
Somewhere.
Is there some significance in each of those signs? Like I'm supposed to follow all of them somehow.
Pointing somewhere.
Because we've got effectively two there
pointing
in the same direction, and then we've got what look to be 3 different signs pointed in different directions. So maybe that's the lesson I should take, is that I need to do those in a certain order. See, we've got 3 different ones, and each is pointing in a different direction. So the first 2 are pointing in this direction. We've got another so this direction, another pointed here, and another pointed backwards. So maybe that's what they're trying to tell me, is that I need to abide by the sign insofar as... Problem is, how am I supposed to know which order to go in? That's the part that I'm having trouble understanding. Because clearly they want me to try and do something with this. I forgot how to do this puzzle? No, great. I'm half tempted to look it up. Well, here's what I'll do. I will set a stopwatch on my phone for 5 minutes. If I can't break it in that time, I will then... Alright, if I can't figure it out in 5 minutes, I'll look it up. If you got past the open world part, I think you would like Morrowind. I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of Skyrim when I played it. Mostly down to the open world elements again. And the fact that the combat was meh. So have I got the right idea?
It's pointing somewhere.
Actually, it looks like I got the sign wrong, so it was pointing in that direction. Actually, what if I do based on... Shoot, that's not the button I meant to hit. What if I do it based on height? So, 1, 2... So the upper sign pointing... So I think we go down here twice. 1, 2, and then 3. I have no idea if what I'm even going with is even the right call, though. It's the problem. Moon logical pick, right? Think you would like the world and story of Morrowind? Oh, that's the distinction. Well, I mean, there are elements of Breath of the Wild that I liked in spite of it being open world, so I could see that. Why did there have to be a kazoo in the music? Okay, I know I'm not gonna figure this out. I am too tired and too drunk. Now, real quick, where are we in the game? Confusing clearing. Is it cheap to rely on looking stuff up? Yes. Do I care? No. Oh, it was a red herring. It was a freaking red herring the whole damn time. Where's the sign? Wait, where is the sign? Oh, there it is.
Out of the way!
I think it was a red herring. Let me just confirm. Yep.
Loteria.
It was a bloody red herring the whole damn time. And it looks like I'll need Glottis for this. That's why chat mentioned that I need Glottis. The bone wagon.
Out of the way!
Okay. That's why there was no rhyme or reason.
Manny, I'm scared of that sign.
Wait a minute, there's a key.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Huh. I don't think that's how it was supposed to work,
Can't
but...
pass up an old creepy key.
Well, okay then. I guess I have what I need. What's over this way? Oh! It's another way over. Okay, neat. I think you should try Morrowind sometime to see if you like it. It's more complicated than Skyrim. Skyrim removed a lot of systems which were already trimmed down from Morrowind to Oblivion. Okay. At some point, maybe. Although, let's be honest, I have a lot to worry about as far as, well, backlog is concerned. That's what happens when more people play the third game and not the first and second. Oh boy.
Okay, the beast of Black River, so let's power on through, huh, Glot?
Manny, look at that badass gate. I can't drive through that. We have to find the key.
Híjole.
Well, luckily we did.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
That road leads out of the forest, I'm sure. But I don't think I'd get very far on foot.
Off we go.
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
That's your first thought? Alrighty. It's over this way.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, tourists.
Really? That was not what I expected.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Well then. I should probably go make sure everything's okay there. Wait, why are you shivering?
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
I've always wanted one of those jackets.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile. That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How comforting.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay. You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I don't know. I told you the first time, I'm no good with names.
Alright, I guess that's all the answers we're getting out of this.
Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
In a minute, Manny. I'm talking to Mr. Dockmaster here.
Alright, gonna make me walk around first. Presumably I can't go walking in the fog again, so let's go up this way. You want to be confused? Play the Mist games? Oh, trust me, I am well aware of them. My family has an original CD. Never could figure them out, obviously. Did make the attempt at one point. I remember at a point when Dad was trying to figure it out, he would write down all sorts of stuff just to try and make sense of things. I think there was a section with a bunch of mine rails or mine cards or something like that where he would write down a bunch of notes to try and keep track of where exactly he was. Yeah, he put in the work to try and make it all fit, logically speaking. I'll have to see if he still has those notes somewhere. Although that was, what, 20 years ago at this point, at least? Wait, I recognize you.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubicava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, also.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
Oh, jeez.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
I hate the way mustard spouts get all crusted like that.
I'm not the only one?
I hate the way mustard spouts get all crusted like that. The glove compartment on the bone wagon is full of tiny ketchup and mustard packets. Not to mention soy sauce. I really don't need any more. I have bigger things on my mind right now than condiments.
Oh boy. Ever played... Wait, is that a misspelling of mist, or is that something separate? So, actually, is there anything else that I can... Ooh, there's something else I can click in here.
All these doors have numbers and pictures of food on them. What's number 22?
Lengua.
Wow. It's been a long time since I had a tongue. Hey, how do you open these?
You wait till we start serving. That's how.
Wait, why would you need to eat out here? That's the question.
Hey, how do you open these?
You wait till we start serving. That's how.
Oh boy. Smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
I've always wanted one of those jackets. You sure a woman named Mercedes...
She might have. I told you.
Alright, so still nothing there. Wonder what else I'm able to do. I doubt walking into the fog would avail me anything given the circumstances, so perhaps... Oh, Pissed is a parody game of Myst? Okay. So, we've got picture of... So we've got that picture as pretty much the only thing. Oh, wait a minute. The Dockmaster might not be good with names, so that doesn't mean he's not good with faces.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Of course it's a ship, and not a woman. Alrighty. Well, at least the game isn't super incomprehensible, it's just weird sometimes, and throws red herrings at you because it's a bastard.
Are you sure I can't sleep in the back?
There's only room for one.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Well then. Welcome to the docks, I guess. One year later. Alright, I think at this point we're at the stage where I stopped playing a while, well, on my first attempt. Wait, why is Calavera's name on this now?
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
What's that supposed to
Well,
mean?
looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
So you started as the mopper, well, the cleaning guy, and then ended up just taking over the joint? Okay, then. Alright, at this point I'm pretty sure I'm acting on zero information, so see how it goes.
Lady Luck.
Wait,
Le
huh?
numéro gagnant, le 31, noir, entre les passes. 31, black. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more.
Huh. So I can actually interact with this?
Look out below.
Le numéro gagnant, le 9, rouge, impère manque. 9, red.
This is an outrage. I bet on number 2. Why didn't it come up number 2?
Ah, monsieur, je suis vraiment désolé. I do not pick the winners. These things are all controlled by the man upstairs.
Well, please tell the man upstairs that Police Chief Bogan was very upset when he left. And when he returns later this evening, he would prefer to have better luck.
Oui, monsieur. Bonsoir. I will definitely tell him. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Well then. Alright, nothing along the side then. Anything interesting here?
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Okay then. So is there anything else I can press?
I've always meant to hide that better.
Well then. Alright, let's take a look around. Wait, we've got him as our piano player? Really? That's amusing.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again. Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan looked mad when he left?
Yeah, what happened?
Hey, we all run out of luck eventually.
Careful, Manny, or you're gonna get us shut down.
Oh boy.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new code check system.
Yay! Okay.
Oh, no.
I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup, no. I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Oh dear. How long is this gag gonna go?
Please, tell me all about your new code check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
This game is silly. Let's see. So what's downstairs?
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
So what do you have to say?
I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys.
When's the next variety stream? At some point. I'm thinking maybe next week, but I'm mulling over that. Depends on how I feel about how far we get tonight.
I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys.
Manny, the police chief walked through and I tried playing a song for him and he yelled at me.
Oh, don't sweat it, Mano. He's just mad because he lost at the tables.
Isn't he always supposed to win so he keeps liking us and never raids us?
He wouldn't raid us. It's a holiday. Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Oh no. Do I even want to know?
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it.
This game's great.
You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Yeah, but let's let you practice anyway. After Grim Fandango, what's the next game? We'll have to see. Maybe it'll be Super Meat Boy given that there was a clamoring for it, but we'll see.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Of course.
I don't really want to do that. 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 Chow Chilla Charlie in his regular booth. An honest roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder. Ah, my bread and butter, thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability.
Le numéro gagnant, le 33, noir, entre les passes. 33, black. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and
Not while they're
gentlemen,
losing.
please place your bets.
Everything okay down here?
What happened to Monsieur Bogan's lucky streak?
It ran out.
Well, so did he.
Well then.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
Uh-huh.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
Ouch.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
Huh.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh yes, please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
Oh boy. Let's see. Dude, I'm streaming tonight. Can you check out a video I'll send you? Yeah, it depends on the video. Let's see. Actually, now might be a good time to check up on... Yeah, this would be a good time to check up on chat.
Please place your bets.
Let's see. Is there anything... Oh yeah, it looks like it's been going for a while. Looks like... Is there anything here that might be... Let's see how much this is. Oh yeah, so it's a lot of world building for Morrowind and whatnot. Well, for Elder Scrolls in general. I suspect a lot of it will end up going over my head, but I'll try and sneak glimpses at it as we press the plot along. So who exactly am I supposed to be meeting out here then? Who might you be?
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
I have questions. How did that happen? Huh?
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Well then.
That dock master Velasco is one salty old bag of rope.
You should see his wife.
Oh boy. You think you'll make a Let's Play channel for games you don't want to stream? This used to be a Let's Play channel, and I've actually got stuff in the works to bring that back a little bit. It's just been a matter of finding time to actually work on Let's Plays, because I do have something that's going right now. Technically speaking, I just want to make enough progress so that I can at least run through one of the games on the docket without interruption.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
And if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
Oh boy.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Why are you like this?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing. I'd better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
Oh boy.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Not picking that up. It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Well then. Okay, where to? Okay. Let's go ahead and make a save real quick. Now, where do I need to go? Would you ever play the Epic Mickey games? I'd consider it. Thought about it at one time, I just don't know too much about them.
That's the folding bridge that connects this pier to the base of the cat track. Not picking that up.
Hooray, yep, more places I can go. Doesn't look like I can go up that way.
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
Where's this take me? Well, I'll need to explore pretty much everywhere at some point. What's about to happen? Here we go anyway.
It's Toto Santos, Rubalcava's friendly scrimshaw artist. Looks like it hurts. Looks like it hurts.
Hola, Toro. ¿Cómo estás? Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
Looks like it hurts. It's Toto Santos, Rubalcava's friend. It's a little cabinet.
Hello, operator?
Yeah, it's me, baby. How'd you know? Hey, don't say that, sweetheart. You know I meant to stop by and... I'm more happy about leaving town every minute. Not picking that up. Strong stuff. That ought to kill the pain.
Should, but it don't. I killed the pain, turn off my drill, stop working. How about that? No. I can take it. Bring it on, Pops. I'll pop you, sailor boy. Whoop! I need that. You need to hold still, or I need to strap you down. Whoop! I need that. You need to hold still, or I need to strap you down.
Spike the drink? Yeah, I had the same thought. Because after all, I got the good stuff from the restaurant.
There's stronger stuff than that in there already. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
I don't really want to do that.
So how do I spike the drink?
I don't know, maybe just a sip.
How do you have taste buds? Am I thinking about this too hard?
Fridge. Not picking that up. Looks like a lettuce crisper. Smells more like a fungus crisper to me. It's empty.
Hey,
picking that
shut
up.
up. You slow. Very painful, eh, Naranja? Like torture.
Hang on, I missed some of that dialogue. Let me check again. Alright, so special features. Let me... Okay, so opening it like that didn't do it.
That's one old fridge. Not picking that up.
So is there anything else I could open up?
Looks like a lettuce crisper. Smells more like a fungus crisper to me.
Can I open up the other one? No.
Shut the damn door. Nothing to eat in there. You will want a snack. Go get mother.
How to handle this? So I can open the fridge.
That's one old fridge.
So how do I do this? The The only thing I have that would make sense for this would be this.
I don't really want to do that.
Well, let's open it up first. Maybe I can do something with it after. Okay, it closes the moment I try anything. Okay. Thought something seemed off.
Looks like a lettuce crisper. Smells more like a fungus crisper to me.
Maybe now I can do something? No.
Stay out of my freight! Nem akarod, hogy oda jöjjek és segbe rúgjalak.
What?
A lot of stains for a guy with no bodily fluids. I really doubt I'll be touching that anytime soon. I really doubt I'll be touching that anytime soon.
So there's theoretically stuff that I can do there. But it looks like I'm gonna need more. Yeah, it looks like... Looks like chat's alluding to needing something more. Alright then. With that in mind, we'll have to just see how things play out. What's over this way?
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
Speaking of cats...
Wow, somebody really liked this cat. I don't need one of those. They don't have much use when they're alive, and stuff, they don't have much more. Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
Okay then.
It's attached pretty well. Wow, it's attached pretty well.
That's a thing, I guess.
Fuchi, that smell is peor que la muerte.
Stench of the
Wet
dead?
foods for winners. It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for kitty.
Okay then. So real quick, is that just basically... Where is it?
It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for kitty.
Okay, so can I use it to... I feel like that's gonna be relevant at some point. What is this, giant litter box? Ugh. This place confuses me.
Hey! Looks like a great night for cat races.
Cat races? Alright. Oh, wrong way.
Nobody there. Hello?
We're about ready to start.
Oh, hi! Betting stub, please.
What?
I need the betting stub for the race you're interested in.
Interested in how?
And the rest didn't seem the photo finish file for, of course.
Oh, I don't have a betting stub.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Wait a minute. Don't we have a way to get a betting stub right here? Let's find out real
I'm
quick.
keeping this little gold mine to myself. I'm keeping this little gold mine to myself.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, hi! Betting stub, please.
Here you go.
Hey, This looks different than our usual ticket.
Well, that's because it's from last season.
All right, just a second. There you are.
Just a bunch of cats.
Yeah, but look how fast they're running. Sorry, sir.
Oh no, she's gone down.
I'm sure you'll be a winner next time.
Okay, then. What's further upstairs? Ah, jeez, this place just expanded rapidly. Holy crap. We're gonna be here freaking ever.
Oh, Manny Calavera. You never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
Oh, boy.
A lot of paperwork.
A lot of passengers. Everybody's back home but you and me. Hey, official documents. Don't touch.
But, Mom...
Hey, official documents. Don't touch.
Ah, Carla. Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
What's the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
I'm just a collector.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
Oh, boy.
When's your break?
Dawn.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny. And so am I.
What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here, and you never know when they're watching. I can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Ooh, I love this part.
Oh, boy. I feel like I'm about to get myself into trouble.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. Oh, you're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
So wait, do I need to get myself some kind of counterfeit?
Why don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that. It doesn't stop her. So, is it time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think?
Well then.
When did you put in a floor safe?
That's our new contained detonation chamber in case someone tries to come through here with a bomb.
Since when does Rubacaba have a terrorism problem?
This town's changing, Manny. It's getting tougher every day.
Not portable. It's locked.
Okay then. So I guess that's all for now. Yeah, it's just every direction I move in, there's always something. I know I'm missing a lot of chat, but... Drink before the metal detector? Oh, right, because... Wait. But those are gold flakes, not... Well... Would a metal detector pick up that kind of metal? That's the next question.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Huh.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk. You sure you're not packing anything else?
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm afraid you'll have to step into the back with me.
Rules are rules.
And of course, with my dad being in the military, we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town we moved to when I was in the 1st grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes? They have such a great texture. They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face. Oh, poor Grandma Hedwig. She was always forgetting things. I remember one time back when I was 6.
Hedwig, now that's an interesting name.
Or maybe I was 7. No. I had to be 6 because Mr. Rufus was
6,
still alive.
the golden year.
Now there was a good dog, Mr.
How long's this gonna go?
He was such a sweet little puppy. We didn't care that he was deaf. He was as deaf as they come, but he'd still try to bark. And it would
Have
come
you
out
ever
sounding like a
eaten bark?
cat,
It's not that
coughing up a
bad.
hairball, which our cat often did. He had such long hair. I don't really like long-haired cats, do you, Manny? They're just so... I like short-haired cats. They seem less stuck up. People think I'm stuck up sometimes, believe it
No,
or
they're
not.
harder to pick out of the grill.
No, they really do. I don't know why. I guess it's because
Actually,
I'm
I
so
thought
shy.
you were pretty stuck up the first time I met you.
I was shy all the way through high school. I never went to a single dance.
I was
Can
in
you
detention all
believe
the
it?
way through high school.
This is so stupid.
Don't get me wrong, the boys would ask, but I'd just run away. My mom said I could have been homecoming queen if I'd just smile once in a while. She always said, a smile is the most
Hey, Mom
important
begins with
part
an
of
M.
any
You know
outfit.
what else does?
Did you just come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
What the hell's going on with that?
Yes.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick of it, Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it. Why is it all men are after the same thing? Except you. The only woman you care about is that Calamar dame, and she split on you. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
Carla.
Well,
These lockers have a note on them. Employees. I don't care who's doing it, but please stop using the contained detonation chamber to crack open walnuts. Thank you.
wait, what?
They're locked.
They're lockers.
Not picking that up. These lockers, employees. I don't care who's doing it, but please stop using the contained detonation chamber to crack open walnuts. Thank you. Ah, Carla. You wouldn't happen to have a second metal detector around here, would you?
Ugh.
You want Crazy Lord? Try Kingdom Hearts. Gets crazy. So I've heard.
Bye, Carla.
Drop dead.
I'm already dead. So what's over this way? Well, that ain't ominous. Ever watched Stargate? I have not. Apart from maybe a stray episode at a friend's place.
I know that statue's supposed to mean something about justice, but I don't know. Could be a statue of a famous Olympic gymnast, I guess. Not picking that up.
I'm gonna be so lost by the end of this. There's way too much going on. Way too many loose threads.
What a horrible jail cell. Then again, you sure taught Glottis a lesson that time.
Wait, what?
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL. I think I can remember that. Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL. Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard Not picking that up. Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there.
And you just pissed him off.
What a horrible jail cell. Then again, you sure taught Glottis a lesson that time.
Oh boy. Year 2 is the longest year? I can see that.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo? You know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
I think Membrio could really use a nice tropical vacation.
What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them? Death makes sad stories of us all.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
Hey Jay, ever watch Tucker Conroy? I haven't seen too much from him. It's not super familiar.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
Are you sure?
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrio?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on. Membrio, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time, or you can't afford passage, or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
Well then, ever watch Stargate? SG-1? I have not. What's this? What's this place?
Hey, look! Deadbeats.
Really?
More hip cats. Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
I have questions.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one.
Hey,
Hey, if Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Uh-huh.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Is that an innuendo? Or am I just having information overload after all this nonsense?
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay. Alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried. We wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
Well then.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Johnny Law, baby. You see, I'm a grifter. I'm bad news.
Yeah, right. You're running after that ghost chick everyone says you're still so uptight about. Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. Ashes to ashes. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes. To ashes, to ashes, to me. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes.
What am I even watching?
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Well done. I have so many questions about the threads I'm opening up. Honestly, it's starting to become a bit much. I probably should call it soon. Oh, hey, Go Reaper. I'm just here to watch the fire, apparently. What's over this way? Oh, back over here. Okay. This place isn't as big as I thought, actually. So remind me, this is over... Actually, in that case, I'm actually starting to... manage this.
These bees don't seem too busy. These bees don't seem too busy. Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on the chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
I have so many questions.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
I have questions.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but, Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work. But we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
Are we really gonna make a bunch of socialism jokes now? Oh, man. What's down this way? Oh, okay, so that just loops back around. Okay, can't go over that way. So it looks like I have explored everything around here. In that case, would it make sense to try and catch up on chat and call it a night? Yeah, I think so. It was a long day, and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything worth perusing in chat, and then we'll call it a night. Let's see. So a bunch of Oblivion lore. Yeah. More complaining about. Watch your video? Let me kill desktop audio real quick and I can check to be sure that it is something heck, hang on, I broke YouTube real quick. Everything should be fine on the stream, it's just, please, on you. Alright, copy link address. Let me throw it into my main. What the heck? Okay, let me try opening it from in here then. And now I broke chat within OBS. I'm amazing at my job. What did you send me? Oh, looks like weep shit. Let me... Yep, looks like weep shit. I'll have to check it on my own time. Either way... yeah, I think that's where we'll call it for tonight. So, with that in mind, is there anything else worth mentioning? Probably not. So, oh man. I'm not sure whether I want to jump into headlong into this next week or whether I want to do a variety night. Oh man, I'm too tired to think straight anyway, so. Otherwise, yeah, is there anything interesting with the lore dump? No. Okay, so a lot of yelling about something that I'm not super familiar with. Oh, it's the PS2 game made by Bungie? Yes, I heard tell of that one. Just haven't had much time to really explore it. Fair enough. Either way, so for now, yeah, that's what we'll call it for tonight. So, I don't know whether it'll be next week or the following, because there's a bunch of stuff that I can see to within this game, but I also want to try and find time for variety nights as well. And depending on how the Torchlight 2 video does on Tuesday, it might make sense to do a variety night on next Saturday anyway. So either way, that's where we'll call it. So it'll either be a variety night or more Grim Fandango. Given the massive lore dump we just got, it might make sense to jump back into Grim Fandango just because, well, I'll probably need to in order to try and follow all of these plot threads because there is a lot that can be explored out here. A lot that can be seen to. I mean, there's stuff over at the competition. There's nonsense with the worker bees. There's other nonsense I need to worry about for getting onto the ship. Plenty to worry about. Why no website up if there's no copyright issues? Well, it's not a matter of whether there would or would not be copyright issues. Just the principle of the thing, I want to be sure that I actually have something worth saying before I do any sort of YouTube reaction, any sort of direct reaction. Because with video games, it's much easier to say, okay, I'm the one that's playing it. I'm choosing even for something like Grim Fandango, I'm choosing the order in which I go about things. I'm theoretically trying to figure out how I'm supposed to be conducting myself and moving things along. But with a YouTube video, don't necessarily know if you'll have anything interesting to say. In fact, that's why there's not any video on here from the from the last Nintendo Direct, is that I just didn't have all that much interesting stuff to say. I only really had commentary on the Fire Emblem video, and then the fact that it's 1,000,005 farming games, so I don't know. I don't think highly of reaction content. But either way. And it looks like, alright, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like things are pretty much wrapped up in chat. So Dwayne's done, gotten off his soapbox. Alright, the amazing and insane netherworld of Grim Fandango. Yep, it is an interesting one. Very peculiar setup, but then again, this is old school LucasArts, if I'm not mistaken, so it makes sense. Either way, that is where we'll call it for tonight. Because, my gosh, I'm tired. I wouldn't give a good reaction right now at this point. I'll need to find time for stuff like that eventually, but not now. So, next week, we'll see whether it's a variety stream. I've already got the games picked out if I do a variety stream. I don't care if you don't have anything interesting to say, I just want to hear your first reaction, I assume? Honest reaction? It's hard to... Actually... What's close on... Insane reaction, maybe? It's hard to tell based on the letters, but either way. But, I think that's just a matter of we're looking to get different things when we do reactions then. Or set up reactions, but either way. I am aware of it, so... I don't know. I'm not sure it would be all that fascinating anyway, because, well, I'm tired. Unless that's the point, but either way. Initial, okay, cool. There might be some value to it, but at the same time, it might make sense to just record it off stream and then tack it in somewhere else. Either way, for now, we'll call it a night. So with that in mind, is there anything else worth mentioning? Probably not. Gone through everything important. There might be a Xenoblade stream tomorrow morning if I can find time. Oh, wait a minute. No, there won't be a Xenoblade stream tomorrow morning. I gotta Shoot, I've got that going on. Okay, it's definitely not happening in the morning. It might happen in the afternoon. Problem is that it's Sunday, so I tend to be a bit more impromptu with stuff then. Might be morning. Well, definitely not going to be... Maybe it'll be mid-morning. How long does it take me to make chili in the morning? How long does it take for me to make that? Because, forgot, I've got a tradition where I've got a chili recipe I really like, and I just have it simmer in a slow cooker all day until dinner, so I've got to make that tomorrow morning. Yeah, it'll take a couple hours. Maybe mid-morning? Well, either way, I don't know the exact timing of when I'd get to Xenoblade tomorrow, but it will probably happen, and if not, I'll be seeing to that on Wednesday. For now, then, let's call it a night. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was entertaining for you.